little bit locked, yeah. More.
It's like a James Bond film. Whoa! Yeah, see. Loch Ness Monster. Welcome to my last day's fishing in Thailand, and yeah, I promise we are in Thailand. It feels more like being back at home. It is still pretty warm, about 25 degrees, but it's been chucking it down all morning, and it's a lot cooler than it has been. Hopefully good for the fishing, even if Rachel's not 100% happy reading a book behind me. Actually, she's very much enjoying it, but it's a shame we're not going to see a bit of sunshine on the last day by the water. Might do later, but it's not stopped so far, and it does feel a bit like home. It's got lots of accommodation, various lakes. We're on the Specimen Lake, and I'm told there's a chance for a new species or two on our last day with we. Apologies if the sound isn't great. It's so wet. Can't really afford to have the mic out, so I'm just talking to my phone, and hopefully you can hear me above the din of the rain on the umbrella and the thunder and the lightning. And if we catch a fish or two, I look forward to showing you later. We've got a couple of rods set up, bait runner style, no alarms, but got these innovative rod pods made out of piping that would normally be used in plumbing applications. You can see the T-joints and the end caps. Amazing idea. So we've got a couple of rods out, both ledgering on the bottom. One on the left has got a fish bait on with a big circle hook cast out to those far reeds over there, and we've seen one or two big fish come out. And the right hand rod is cast over towards that big tree, and a bit like Days fishing on the fishing park outside Bangkok, that's got a big ball of rice flour with a bit of bread on the hook. And like a lot of fishing in Thailand on these commercial fisheries, you've got amazing assistance. It's heavy duty gear, heavy duty fishing, and there's guys ready to help bait you up and get you fishing again if you've had a bite or caught anything. Cafe, serving coffee, cakes, Thai food, everything you could wish for, really. We're just in an Arapaima top, but I was about to show you the rig, the fish rig. Big circle hook, whole fish bait, lead, very strong coated trace. Let's get it out. And you can of course do everything yourself, it's up to you. But it's a great place for people who aren't experienced at this kind of monster fishing. It's my first time in Thailand, and I've certainly had some experiences I won't forget. So yeah, it's up to you. You can bring your own gear if you want, but if you find that pretty difficult to do on a 13-hour flight from the UK, for example, all the gear's provided, really strong stuff. We don't want any fish lost here, so you're talking 50-pound plus braid, big strong rods, almost suited to the sea. We are fishing on the Specimen Lake, where there's some massive Siamese carp, arapaima, red-tailed catfish, all kinds of stuff. I'm hoping to get a couple of new species today, 1 or 2 new species, on my 5th and final fishing day in the amazing country that is Thailand. Nice coffee. We haven't had any fish yet, but we've had a few bites, and Wee says, as we keep putting out the rice balls both on the float and on the bottom rod, calls it chumming, ground baiting to us Brits, but he said that fish will come more often. And to be honest, when you've got nice coffee and it's still 20 odd degrees even in the pouring rain, it's not so bad waiting. Wee number 2, another Wee, who works as a guide at the resort, just put some pellets out quite close to this bank we're fishing from, and I've seen quite a few swirls since then. So we may try fishing closer in soon. And I've actually ditched the flip-flops because it's turning into Glastonbury style mudfest. And you can see the luxury style accommodation that's available. Sorry about that, John. We're having a good chat there.
This is what you're here for, mate. You get on with it.
Oh.
Whee.
Nice rod, actually. Nice through action, almost.
Yeah, and the reels are more or less brand new, so just playing back the gear. Whoa.
Strike catfish.
Oh, it is a strike.
Yeah.
First fish here there.
Yay!
Amazing. On the float.
Yeah.
In the rain. He's lovely. Champion fish.
Okay.
You slipping back?
Yes.
Down the grass slide. Here we go.
Bye.
Real nice through action on these rods. Oh, it's an even style. Rachel's not seen this. Rachel's not seen a red tail.
Okay, now.
Yay! We got them. You got to see this, babe.
Madam tried test me. Different.
Yeah. Come round, babe.
Very soft. Yeah.
Got it firmly, mate.
Yes.
You've got the hat in there, bud. It's lovely, isn't it? Amazing colour tail. Catching a few now. No new species, but some lovely fish. The striped catfish and an Amazon redtail. Rain is easing off a little bit. Well, before landing that redtail catfish, I was talking to a lovely bloke, another bloke called John, who is described himself as the general dog's body of the fishery, but he started helping when David Wilson, John Wilson's brother, moved to a different fishery, and he was asked to help out with his good understanding of Thailand and also the English language. Turned out that he used to live just a few miles down the road from where I live in the UK, which is unbelievable coincidence. But he was talking a bit about the fishing, and he said quite a few Brits, Americans and other Europeans come to this fishery with their own tackle and their own idea of what they're going to do, but actually they're not quite geared up, or they're not quite clued up enough to deal with the sheer size of the fish here, and it really is industrial size fishing, industrial size fish. And it made me feel a bit better that, you know, I'm needing some help with the bait and the casting. It's all stuff I can do, and I've been taking it in turns with the guides to do the casting. They certainly let you do all the striking and the playing of the fish, but taking some advice on your first trip to Thailand, taking the amazing support of the guides is no bad thing. The rain is easing off a little bit. We might get some dry weather before the end of the day. Time for a rebait. It's definitely stopped raining now, and we're just going to try a different spot up here. Quite the swamp down here. You can see a very big tree recently gone in. It's some impressive snag. And we're going to walk right down to the far point. Last peg advantage, end peg. I'm just moving all the gear around. Let's have a last go here before lunch. Definitely brightening up. See right down the lake. Here comes Wee, T and Rachel. KFC anyone? We're going with the chicken. Arapaima. Oh,
Chicken heart, chicken stomach.
not for the faint-hearted. Nice. We've just had a few bubbles coming up where that chicken went in. It's exciting stuff. There's 3 rods out now, all on fish or meat baits, and there's quite a few big fish moving after the rain stopped. We've seen big swirls, big backs coming out, big patches of bubbles, hoping for a biggie before lunch. New ground bait time. Got a boilie with a bit of bread as the bait, underneath a big ball of rice flour, sweet corn, maize. You know you're doing some exotic fishing when the landing net is the size of a bed. Depth charge.
ข้าวผัดกับกะเพรา
ครับ
วันนี้มาอุ้ยทานเลยนิดเดียว
Beautiful food.
แบบนี้แบบเส้นเล็กนิดเดียว
Oh yeah, nice one. Oh yeah. At last, that was 2 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours of fishing for that. Come on. Sun's out, it's after 4 o'clock, and perseverance paid off with a lovely Siamese carp. We've got a Halloween monster fish.
ปลาอะไร
Wow, beauty, beautiful fish. Absolutely lovely Siamese carp. The end of a long afternoon, thrashing the water. That's stunning. What a privilege. Let's put them back. The last 2 or 3 casts before we've got to go. It's been a tricky day by Thai fishing standards, or by these commercial fishing standards. Had 3 fish this morning in the rain, and we had lunch. I lost, I think, 1 or 2 up in the far end, but although there were a lot of arapaima moving around, porpoising through the water or taking air off the top, they just weren't in the mood, and we moved back halfway along the bank towards the place where we started, and kept chumming away, as they say, with the big balls of rice flour and a bit of bread on the hook. Actually, that was 2 boilies on the hook, that fish. And I've had much bigger Siamese carp this trip, but that fish just felt really rewarding after just keeping the focus and keeping the belief. So yeah, nice to catch a, by most people's standards, a monster on Halloween. That is another late monster on Halloween. Beautiful fish, lively fish. Amazing. And like all good horror films, we've saved the monster, the real monster, for the end. Oh, look at these fish. Oh, we're going to feed them. These are the real monsters to finish with. Go for it. Oh. Oh. Many red tails, yeah. Didn't get the Arapaima with a lot of red tails, big ones. And that is the end of the Halloween special.